Today we came up to Oak Mountain State Park, and we're going to travel around Oak Mountain here and check out all the activities they have set up around the mountain. On the top of the mountain, yet this is a beach here behind me. I'm not sure exactly what lake this is, but I'm thinking this is Howard Lake. You can see here they have this yellow area. This is for swimming, but it's a pretty strong current, as you can see on the other side of the yellow buoy there. We are walking down a beachfront here in the top of the mountains in Oak Mountain State Park. Besides the lake and the beach, they have a lot of other activities scattered across, like a marina and a BMX track. And we're gonna ride around and check it out and see what all Oak Mountain State Park has to offer today. Unfortunately, today it's a nasty day. Very nasty. It's raining on us. It's very, very cold. We are freezing, and I don't know if it's just because we're here at the top of this mountain or what, but it's very cold. During the summer months when it's really hot, all of this would be packed with people. They have many restrooms and snack bars and lockers you can rent. Area where we're walking now that's completely empty will be packed and slapped full of people. Feels like it's about 20 degrees outside here right now, so I don't believe we'll be buying any ice cream today. It does appear that they spent quite a bit of money fixing this up, bringing in this beach, which we can obviously tell is man-made, and the edge of it there is concreted right next to the water. You see, they have this huge island structure that they've constructed with bridges overlapping the water. All of it is really, really nice. All of these buildings here are all reserved for snack bars or lockers, showers, all of the good stuff they would need during the summer months for families to come have a good time out on the water. They even provide volleyball here inside of the man-made island here. In the very center of it, they have erected a giant splash pad. So if you have smaller children, you don't want to come play in this water, they can hang out there in the splash pad here. See, they have pathways throughout the circle to get down here to the bottom. And then right there in the center of it is a giant fountain with a platform on it to get out into the water. All of these areas here can be rented during the summer months. They have picnic tables, they have grills so that you can grill. Again, it's the opposite of a hot summer day today. It is freezing and raining on us, which is making it even more cold. That's a nice gazeboed area there. That would be really cool to rent out for birthday parties or such. In each one of these areas, you have to pass over its own individual bridge to get to them. So there's only one way on and one way off. I wonder if any trolls live under these bridges. This giant gazeboed area here looks like there's a giant fireplace here in the middle. Very cool, very cool. They have a set of stairs built up so you can climb up onto that wooden platform inside of the fountain there. When we left home this morning, it was not raining on us, although it has been raining for like the last week straight, but it was not raining. But we never expected it to be this cold out today. As I said earlier, there are quite a few other amenities here up on top of this mountain besides the beachfront and this lakefront island. So we're gonna head out and around the mountain and see what else Oak Mountain State Park has to offer.
I ride my bike, I roller skate, don't drive no car. I ride my bike, I roller skate, don't drive no car. I've been yeah, I got a brand new pair of roller skates, you got a brand new key. I got a brand new pair of roller skates, you got a brand new key.
Along with many hiking trails, they have basketball court, playgrounds, plenty of areas where you can come, and they have pavilions and grills and picnic areas. This park is surely a great park for a day out for the family. They also have what's called the Treetop Nature Trail. which is what we are going to experience now. And it looks really cool. There's buildings built back in here with this neat entrance, treetop nature trail. We're gonna see what this is and where it takes us. When you get up on this treetop nature trail, they have different exhibits. Like this one is the barred owl. We'll have to come around to the side. Right up there is the barred owl. There's some black vultures down there. Screech owl. I don't see any in there though. They sure did spend a ton of money building all this to have these platforms and to have these enclosures with the owls in them. And this is on top of the beachfront and all of that. This is the albino turkey vulture. There he is, hanging out right there. This one is the green-horned owl. He's hanging out right here at the top of this. Kind of hard to see him up there. The red-tailed hawk.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
And that looks like the end of the line for the owls. You can go to the left back to the parking lot, or you can go to the right and do some hiking. And of course, now we're out of the car back here on this treetop trail, and it starts raining pretty hard again. We're already wet and freezing. One of the cool things about Oak Mountain State Park is they have their own BMX track. So you can come out on your bicycle and ride the track, and they have jumps and curves. It's all really cool. Looks like that would be your starting line there. It has all these humps and jumps. They have these sharp curves here. It looks like they have those asphalted, but the rest of it's dirt. That's very cool. It's not too often that you just see these randomly located at the top of a state park or a mountain. BMX track rules. Do not ride on it when it's wet, soft, or raining, and no RC cars are allowed on the track at any time. Look at the limbs off of this tree here. I've never seen anything like that before. Does anybody else know what these are and why they look like that? They look crazy. They're like flat and wow. And right across the way from the BMX track, they have what's called the pump track. This is for a different type of bike, and they have this whole trail cut out for it here. The Shelby County Fire Department here where we are, they are actually running an exercise right now while we're here, a search and rescue drill just here out in the mountains. They have this platform right here. I'm not sure if this is for bike riding or if this is for bystanders or what, but I mean, it almost appears like it would be for bike riding. It is slippery. Look.
Are you serious? Go. How?
I'm having to prop my foot on in between the, keep my balance. Well, maybe this isn't for bike riding because it stairs down it, and there's a little judges area. Here's the track. You can get a good bird's eye view from up here. They even have an area where you can air up your bicycle tires or repair your bicycle if needed if you're out here racing, as well as facilities for those riders.
I ride my bike, I roller skate, don't drive no car. I ride my bike, I roller skate, don't drive no car. I've been yeah, I got a brand new pair of roller skates, you got a brand new key. I got a brand new pair of roller skates, you got a brand new key.
Another very cool thing here at Oak Mountain State Park, they have their own archery range, and they have different targets set up at different yards, and they're all labeled 10, 15, 20. They have everything set up for you, even areas for you to put your bags carrying your arrows. These areas here are mainly for youth, 20 yards, 15 yards, 10 yards, and 5 yards. 30-pound bows or less, it says. When they're having competitions, there's areas for you to hang your bow and arrows on, as well as keep arrows when you're standing back here to shoot. Over here, this is for the more experienced shooters. Even have one deep back there in the tree line. 15, 20, 25, all the way back, it looks like to 50 yards way over there in the corner. And then they have areas where you can practice. Say you're a hunter, you can shoot from behind the screen, or you can go upstairs as if you're in a shooting house in the woods. You could come up here as if you were in a tree house or tree stand or something. When they do the competitions up here, they require you to wear a safety harness, and they hook these to you, I guess to keep you from falling over the railing. But you would put on a safety vest and you would be hooked up with this giant hook so that you couldn't fall over. From up here, the targets are obviously still in the same location. You're just looking down on them. This is a pretty cool addition to Oak Mountain State Park. Just like the BMX track, you can go, I've been to a lot of state parks, and these are items that you don't too often see. The people here who are running the state park have really went all out to try to accommodate and to try to draw people in from everywhere. Along with having the beach here on top of the mountain, a little bit further away, they also have a marina, and you can come and rent paddle boats or paddle boards, whatever you prefer. Life vests are required before you go any further. This is their marina. You could come rent a canoe or a paddle boat, a kayak. And one of the big things here on the mountain is horseback riding. You can board your horses, or you can come and rent horses. They have this giant area set up here for riding lessons to teach you how to ride. And throughout the entire mountain, all of the hiking trails, they have just as many horseback riding trails as they do hiking. Oak Mountain State Park was really cool to see, and they have a ton of stuff to do here. So we're gonna head back down out of the mountain and start heading back towards home. To get into Oak Mountain State Park, it's $5. That's the cost of admission, $5. And to me, especially if you were coming on a nice day, it's raining like crazy right now on me, but if you come on a nice day, even in the summertime, you can enjoy the beach and all the other amenities that they have to offer here. It's well worth the $5. So we're gonna head out of here. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed checking out Oak Mountain State Park with us here near Birmingham, Alabama. I will see you again either tomorrow or the next day. Thank you guys. I love you all, and you have a great day.